How's it going, everybody? June here from buymeaniphone.com, and today we have the review of the Ballistic HC case for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. Now, this case comes in a variety of flavors on Ballistic's website. It's goballisticcase.com, and you can go check those out on the website down in the description below. This case retails for $49.99 and was sent out to me free for review by Ballistic. Really appreciate them doing so. Now, this case is a direct competitor to the Otterbox Defender case. If you guys haven't seen the Otterbox Defender, it's a very, very hardcore, rugged kind of tank of a case. And this is Ballistic's competitor to the Otterbox Defender. So we're going to take a look at it today. I'm going to show you guys around the case and what I think of the case itself. Now, the packaging is very, very big. You got this kind of nice picture of the Ballistic HC case here on the front. On the back, you got some of the specs of the case itself. It says that hardcore protection and just a bunch of other cool stuff that comes with the case. It says it has 5 layers of protection with this case, but we're going to be taking a look at that today. I'm not really good at kind of repackaging products, so I just kind of stuck the case in here. But this is what you get in the packaging, basically, other than a couple of miscellaneous manuals and whatnot. So this is packaging. We'll throw that off to the side. And here is the case itself. Now, it comes with this kind of lanyard clip thing for your belt or whatnot. You can just stick that on. Gives your case just a little bit extra protection if you choose to do so. It rotates 180 degrees, as you guys can see right here. But it's very easy to take it out. All you got to do is kind of push this clip back and you get the case right here. Now, you also have an optional silicone layer that goes around the outside of the case, similar to the Otterbox Defender, although on the Otterbox Defender that is not optional. This extra silicone layer adds a lot of bulk, but Ballistic says it also adds a pretty decent amount of protection as well. So here's the case itself. I personally rock the case without the silicone layer on because I think this is protective enough without the silicone layer on it. I don't really drop my phone that much, but this is a really protective case to begin with. The case is pretty easy to install. All you got to do is take off the top layer right here. If I can do it on camera. There we go. And here you have the front layer that has the opening for the front-facing camera, the proximity sensor, and the speaker. You also got a built-in screen shield, which is very nice, similar to the Otterbox Defender. And then you also got the bottom piece, which has the silicone layer and the plastic kind of molded together. So it's very easy to install the phone. All you got to do is push the phone into the backside right here, and then you just snap the front cover on, as so. If I can get this to go, let's see. What am I doing wrong? And there we go, I think. Give this corner a snap on. There we go. Case is very easy to install, as you see right there. So let's take a look at the holes and ports here on the top. You got a cutout for the headphone jack covered by this little silicone layer right there. Very nice. Keeps your headphone jack protected when it's not in use. You also got the small nub for the power button. I wish this was a little bit bigger. It would make it a little bit more tactile. I wish they kind of used the silicone right here. That would make it feel a little bit better. Here on the side, you have these 2 plastic nubs for the volume button. These are pretty tactile. I was pretty happy with these. And then you have the silicone layer cut out for the vibrate switch. This is very easy to access, not recessed at all. I had no problems with it. Here on the bottom, you got this covering for the 30-pin dock connector, and you open it to reveal the 30-pin dock connector, so you have it protected like the vibrate switch and the headphone jack. And you also have the coverings for the speaker and the microphone. These are both covered. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but they're covered and they have no reduction of audio quality. Here on the back, you got the cutout for the camera and the flash. I had no flash problems with this case on my phone. You also, on the front, you got the built-on screen protector. You got this nice covering for the home button. And you also got covering for the speaker. And then you have an opening for the proximity sensor and the front-facing camera. As you can see, this case adds a pretty significant amount of bulk, but it's nothing too fancy considering how much this case protects your phone. If you add the silicone layer on, once again, I'll show you guys, you get... let's take a look at the ports again with the silicone layer on it. You have the nice silicone button right here for the power button. Little bit of reduction of tactility with this, and everything else is just kind of the same because they're hole openings. So let's talk about the case itself. Personally, at $49.99, I think this is a better option than the Otterbox Defender. I'm not a really big fan of the Otterbox Defender. I think it adds way too much bulk than necessary, and I think this does a better job protecting the iPhone itself. However, I'm not really a big fan of these uber kind of protective cases because I think there are thinner cases like the Otterbox Reflex series, like the SGP Neo Hybrid EX series, that do a better job, that do almost just as good a job of protecting the phone. The Reflex probably does a better job, actually, at protecting the phone than the Ballistic HC case. However, this is a pretty sleek looking case for a very protective case. The Ballistic has these four corners right here that are going to really absorb some drop protection, and they have this hard plastic around the whole case that really absorbs a lot of the shock and doesn't bring it onto your phone. So overall, guys, if you guys are looking for this kind of case, I would recommend this case over the Otterbox Defender, but personally, I would probably go with a thinner option like the Reflex series or the SGP Neo Hybrid EX series or the Spec Candy Shell or something of that sort. That's a little bit cheaper, but might not offer as much protection as this one. So this has been my review of the Ballistic HC case. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions on the case itself, leave them down below. My Facebook and Twitter links are down in the description down below. And make sure to check out buymeaniphone.com for all your reviews. That has been my review of the Ballistic HC series case for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is June, and I'll see you guys in the next one.